Hi, my name is Steve Weigler, and I joined Buckhalter in January 2026, and I'm located in Denver, Colorado. When I started my practice, I realized from my business experience that everything is brand and branding is everything. And so really focused a lot on trademark and brand protection was the beginning of my practice. And I consider myself a relative expert in that particular area of practice, trademark, brand protection, and generally the protection of intellectual property, because when I had my own business, which was predictive analytics, I had to really focus a lot on protecting our unique algorithms with some challenging Supreme Court law that made it difficult to protect that. And so I look at the second part of my practice is, again, a very holistic view in intellectual property protection and working with my clients to get that protected. Through that, they grow their businesses, and I am a trusted general counsel for many businesses around the United States and the globe, helping them build their businesses through, it could be an equity raise, or it could be having the right type of board meetings and capturing the minutes. Which brings me to the whole focus of my practice, which is making a business sellable. And so you might not want to sell the business, my clients might not want to sell the business, but ultimately we want to run a business that is all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed without an extreme amount of work or expense, but making sure that that company at the time that someone would approach them would be a sellable company. I've had a combination of working for a large Fortune 50 company in legal, and then I turned around and started my own technology company focused on predictive analytics. And so through a combination of working in both business and law, and also working for both a large organization, very large, and a small organization, and on top of that, I have a litigation background before that, I have a unique skill set to understand a lot about my clients and their needs. I realize that the day-to-day running of a business is not something you're thinking about like, hey, we got to protect for at the time of sale. But you have to make your business look protected and viable to have a business that's ever going to grow. And so I'm always looking at the things that we can do at a relatively economic price point, proactively to protect the business and protect those assets to make the business sellable. Over the years, I've been approached by a number of law firms to merge we were a 4-person practice into their organizations. However, they really didn't have a scope of services or basically a national and international footprint that made it particularly attractive to me. As my clients grew, they needed me to be in a firm that had a comprehensive scope of services and the expertise to be able to help them grow in various areas. And I don't practice, for example, tax or patent. There's certain areas of law that I need subject matter experts. And through working with Buckhalter, I'm able to tap into that extremely important knowledge base for my clients. And it's been a really successful move because now we have the ability to service them even more holistically, which is a big focus of my practice.